Good morning, Bernard Nation. How are we doing this fine morning? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Today I want to talk to you about stepping up and making choices and decisions, because we all make decisions every single day of our lives. We always make choices every single day of our lives. Some of those are great choices, and some of those are not so great, and you wish you can turn back the clock. And that's called life. What I'd like to share with you is a story that I use for myself, that when I do make decisions and they do go sideways, because we all want to be perfect, but we're not always perfect. When we run businesses, when we are in a position of authority, whether at work or at home, we are always making decisions. And some of them, sometimes we get it wrong. And that's how we learn. That's how we grow. But many of us take it personally. And when you take it personally, then it becomes toxic. Then you kind of get closed in. Then you choose not to make as many decisions as you should be in your life, or choices in your life, because you're a little hesitant now. You're a little gun shy. So what I'd like to share with you, hi Michelle. What I'd like to share with you today is a story that I use. And I always have this image in my mind when I'm making decisions, or when I'm going through a bit of a trial, or when I do something, when I'm with a student and I'm coaching them, and I went, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have said that, or I could have said this. So here's the story. There's this donkey in this big yard of this old farmer. And he has a dry well, and many of you might have heard this story. There's a dry well. It's a pretty big well. It's all dry, and this donkey is not paying attention, and he knows where this is because he's been around for a while. All of a sudden, the donkey is not paying attention, boom, and he falls in. Now, the owner gets all his neighbors over, and they try to figure out how they're going to get this donkey out. They put ropes down, they try to crawl down, and the donkey is not cooperating, no matter what they do. And they're wondering, how are we going to get this donkey out of here? Well, finally, day is starting to end, and they make the decision going, I think we just have to bury it. That's all we can do. We've done everything we can. So what they did is they got a bunch of dirt and sand, and they started throwing dirt and sand on the donkey and on the floor, and slowly will fill it up, and unfortunately the donkey may not survive. But to their astonishment, what the donkey did, as the dirt got higher and higher, and on his back higher and higher, he shook it off, and he stood, and he stepped onto the dirt, and they kept piling more in, and it covered all his back and his head, and he shook it off, and he stepped up. And they did this again and again and again and again, thinking that this was it for the donkey. But the donkey kept shaking it off and stepping up. Shaking it off and stepping up. Shaking it off and stepping up. All of a sudden, to the farmer and the neighbor's astonishment, the donkey just stepped out of the dry well onto the farmyard as if nothing happened. And I use this story, Bernard Nation, to help me. And I'm sharing this with you that I'm hoping, hi Kelly, that it will help you in your choices, in your decisions, or when things go great and when things go bad, or when things are challenged a bit. And you wish you could take back what you said. You wish you could take back that action and go, oh, I shouldn't have said that, and I know better, but I didn't. Shake it off. Shake it off and step up. So whenever you have a major decision, a major choice in your life, and it goes sideways, or even if it goes great, and now you're fearful of success, shake it off. Step up. Shake it off and step up. That's how easy it is in dealing with the choices that we make in our life that go sideways, because we're not perfect. And if anyone thinks we're perfect or you think you're perfect, I'm going to ask you to look in the mirror and go, no, there's lots of us, lots to learn. I'm good at what I do, and I'm still learning, and I'm still making mistakes. That's what business, that's what life is. And especially in sales, all you salespeople out there, you're going to get beat up. Hello, Carolyn. You are going to get beat up. Shake it off. Step up. And your life is going to change, because then you're not going to go into victimhood. Hi, Kate. You're not going to allow that yuck to come in and beat you up and take you out. Because that yuck, that guilt, that I'm done, I'm beat up, I'm worthless, all that stuff that comes into our lives and we buy into by what other people tell us or by judgment or self-judgment, take ourselves out. Bernard Nation, shake it off and step up. That's the message I want to leave with you today. And that's going to change your life. Shake it off and step up and keep going. All of a sudden, you're going to be able to step up, and like that little hole that you're in, you're just going to step out of it as if it wasn't even there. And that is being a leader. That is growing. That is making a difference in the world. Bernard Nation, have a great week. Have an amazing week. Go out there and sell something, but most importantly, shake it off and step up. Enjoy the week. Bye now.